Hi everyone, this is just to help you get reading while we're sheltering in place, and I'm going to share a couple of resources with you. There's tons more out there, but this is just the beginning and I want to make sure that you have access to these things. So first of all, if you're not sure what to read, I know that many of you are on social media and particularly on Instagram, and there's all these authors and all these people who can recommend all these books to you. The authors are doing poetry readings, they're doing readings from their books, they're sharing their thoughts. Angie Thomas is running a series right now with a podcast on what writers do. So if you want to check that out. But I've put in the Instagrams for Jason Reynolds, who wrote The Crossover, Nick Stone, who has a number of different books, and she just did a reading of the first chapter of Jackpot last week on Instagram. Mo Willems, who you might know his books from elementary school, he does a doodle every day at lunch right now. Angie Thomas, as I mentioned. Jessica Salgado is a poet, and she does a bunch of different stuff. And then Elizabeth Acevedo is coming out with a new book really soon, and she's written a couple books I know some of you have read. She's amazing. My book club went and visited and saw her last year. And then Trevor Noah, who I know the 8th graders have all read, his book Born a Crime. He has a ton of stuff. And then these three people, I recommend Being a Bookworm. She talks about reading books and different kinds of books. She's really fun to watch. Epic Reads is also on YouTube and has a website, which I'll share in a minute. But they do a lot of YA recommendations, and then Penguin Teen as well. And if you don't have Instagram and you don't have access to social media, that's totally okay. These people, all the people I mentioned before, have different websites, but some of my favorite ones, Angie Thomas has a very active website. Matt de la Peña is writing a letter to students every day right now. Epic Reads is the website for the Instagram I shared. They have so many things on there, books and videos and discussion groups, all sorts of things. And as I mentioned, Mo Willems is the artist in residence with the Kennedy Center, so he's doing doodles that are hilarious, and if you have younger brothers or sisters, you could share with them. You also really should have access to Hoopla. It's a digital library. It's free through the San Francisco Public Library, which means you do need a library card. But once you do, you have this great access to free books, audiobooks that can be read on a phone, on a computer, and any of the, it has an application. It's also got a website to read on. So we're going to try and get you signed up with Hoopla. The first thing you need is a library card. You all have a library card. Every student in San Francisco Unified School District has a library card. You just need to get access to your library card number. So if you don't know your library card number for whatever reason, San Francisco Public Library is responding quite quickly to requests. They're doing it online, they're doing it over the phone, so you can call your local library or you can email. I'm going to give a shout out to Miss Galante who wrote this message. It was not me, but I made a document into it, so you can click to get that document, or we can share it with all of you, and you can just copy and paste and send it in, and they'll send you your library card. And then once you do that, you go to hoopladigital.com, which is at the top of this, and you follow these 3 steps to get into Hoopla. You put in your email, you confirm your email, you make a password, and you confirm that password, and then you're going to have to choose the library, and you want to use San Francisco Public Library. Make sure it's the San Francisco Public Library, and then you're going to put in your library card number. Once you've done all this, you have access to Hoopla through your email and password. You don't need the library card again. Once you do that, you will see Hoopla. You will have access. And again, shout out to Miss Galante. She did a search for Jason Reynolds and screenshotted it. You can search all sorts of authors here on the left. You can see it says format. So you can format. There's ebooks, there's audiobooks, there's comics. They can all be read on Hoopla. They have tons of copies, so you don't have to wait very long or at all. I really recommend using this and getting on it now. So I hope you all have happy readings. If you need anything from me, you can email me at hrizin, HRIZIN, at sfusd.edu, and I will send that out to people as we can. Okay, thanks. Bye.